Yo! Today, we're gonna be reviewing Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yeah, you see? My light is making it hard to see. You get the picture. Anyway, I enjoyed this game. I'd never played a Mario and Luigi game before this, just to start out by saying that. So I'm going into this kind of without knowing anything what the game. I just know it's a turn-based game and it's like a Mario RPG, like Paper Mario or Super Mario RPG. Now, I actually went into this thinking it was a remake, and I didn't realize it was a brand new game. That only lasted for about 4 hours. I was like, hold on, yeah, this is quite weird for a remake. It's like the art style and everything. But yeah, so what do I want to start with? There's a lot of pros. There's a lot of cons. Let me start off by saying this. I think the combo attacks of Mario and Luigi are dope. Um, cool ass animations. It's cool that you need to actually do inputs to do the animations. So sometimes that can be annoying. Sometimes when you mess it up, that's a skill issue if anything. I do wish there were more of these animations, man. I had 50 hours of gameplay once I'd finished it, and how many of them? How many did you get? 4 or 5 on each character? I mean, that seems like a lot, but for 50 hours, it's not because you end up using the same ones over and over again. I used that Yoshi one probably the most in that point of the game. And that point of the game, you only had two on each, and the Yoshi one was like your best AOE one, so you had to spam it. But let me not get stun lock on that. So yeah, I do like them, and they're really unique and cool. But at the same time, there isn't enough of them. So, what else? The art style is dope. Dope art style. It looks great. Obviously, it's a bit laggy at some points because it's on the Switch. I mean, during the final section of the game, when you're on Ship Shape Island, that shit was lagging like crazy. It's on like some 10 FPS shit. But other than that, that's the only time I could really notice the lag. There were some times in a boss fight where it felt like it was lagging during their animation. It made their attacks really hard to dodge. So there is that too, but I only really noticed that once, and that was on like one of the final bosses. So, what else? Bowser. Bowser was dope. I love Bowser in this game. Well, he didn't have loads of screen time, but that first intro where he comes in on the with the cutscene, that was badass. And then he spots Mario and Luigi, and he instantly stops attacking those Spocket and those people. He instantly goes for Mario and Luigi. That's some true hate right there. So I loved that cutscene. I thought Bowser Jr. going off of Bowser into Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. The little story with his mate, Buddy. That was dope, man. I really liked that little story of them two. Just really wholesome, really cute, just awesome, man. Just nice to see Bowser Jr. getting something like that. Because otherwise he probably wouldn't have done much in this game. I mean, he had more screen time than Bowser, I'd say, unless you count boss fight screen time. So yeah, really cool. What else? Luigi. If we're going through characters, Luigi. Massive spotlight on Luigi in this game. If you're a big Luigi fan, then hell yeah, you want this game. Massive spotlight on Luigi. I mean, even no, I won't do any spoilers, but if you get to a certain point again, you're like, what the hell? Okay, Luigi. Like, Jesus Christ, it's called Mario and Luigi Brothership. No, Luigi and Mario Brothership. Like, what the hell? That is, and the downside of that is that Mario just kind of felt like he was there, which was kind of weird because it's Mario, but he definitely felt a bit like he didn't really have a unique thing to him, whereas Luigi had he would cook up those ideas. I forget what it was actually called. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but he'd kick up those ideas and you'd do like a cool thing to a boss. I really like that as well. That was really cool. Make the boss fights unique. Now, what else do I want to say? That's a lot of pros right there, and a few cons mixed in. Next, I want to say, oh my god, the enemies attacking you on the overworld was so annoying. And what do I mean by this? For those of you who don't know what I mean, I'm talking about when you're walking around and the enemies are just there and they look at you, exclamation point, or whatever it is, and then they shoot you or they charge you, whatever it is. Impossible. Most of the enemies instantly are going to hit you with it. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but the fights just take a long time because you have to do all the inputs when you're doing the fights. It's rare you can just one shot them, and they're not worth fighting most of the time if you can one shot them because they don't drop enough XP or coins. So it got to a point where you'll be doing a side quest and you're just trying to get from point A to point B, and you get enemies attacking you on the way there. I don't know if it's just me; it just really annoyed me. Constantly having to run away. And also in the final area, my god, the enemies were annoying in that area. I don't know if it's just me. Again, they did a lot of damage. Two, their animations were like quite hard to avoid, some of them. And yeah, you just always got hit by them. Like there's one that literally took up the whole path. Like you have to fight him. Um so yeah, I will say that is when it comes to getting mad, I think that's what I got mad about the most. And moving on from that, we go from enemies to bosses. The bosses were pretty dope. I really like the bosses. The final boss was dope. Quite a lengthy like section. The final part. You thought the final boss was Socket, and what I thought was going to happen is Socket. Let me not spoil it. Yeah, let me not spoil it. Actually, um, was a review. Why are you watching a view if you worried about getting spoiled? I don't know. Basically, I thought the game was going to end sooner than it actually did. So because of that, it kind of felt like it dragged on a bit. Um, yeah, like the final 10. So I did a stream. I was like, okay, I'm beating the game today. Boom. We're 10 hours in. I haven't beat the game. And I came back on the next day, and that took me about nearly 3 hours extra just to beat it when I thought I was right near the end. So I will say that it does drag on. I mean, 50 hours is quite a lot for one of these games, I think. I mean, Super Mario RPG, that took me, I think, 20. Um, Paper Mario, I think, a Thousand Year Door took me, I think, 40. So, I mean, that's near enough, but it did feel like it dragged on a bit, I will admit. Um, yeah, but is that really a bad thing? You're getting more worth for your money. I didn't beat every side quest, though, because it was dragging on. I was like, I want to be done with this. So, hard to say with that one. What else we gotta say? Sorry if this is all over the place. The first time doing something like this, I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. And anyone who's curious about the game might want to, know someone that's played the whole thing. I'm a big Mario fan as well, so I'm not coming into this like I haven't played one of these games, but I'm a massive Mario. Shut up, man. Mario fan. Right. Anything else? You can go to places early but you won't be able to progress in those places before you speak to someone. This happened to me a few times. So one, when you're trying to get to where Bowser's castle is, I think was it Wayway Island, if I'm remembering right. I went there. I went the place you meant to go to find where it is by accident because I was just exploring the map. And I found where the secret pipe is meant to be before I knew about the secret pipe. So I can actually activate the secret pipe. I had to go speak to someone and then come all the way back there and then do the secret pipe. So that was kind of annoying. And this happened a few times. One other time was during Lots of Coins Island. There's a lot of puzzles, and one of them doesn't activate properly until you speak to someone on the other side of like a barrier, and I didn't know you could speak to them on the other side of the barrier. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I mean. Um, and then it activates 4 puzzles because I was trying to guess this code to get them out the barrier, and I was doing the wrong thing, and I was like, "What's going on here?" So that might be a me problem, but at the same time, it's like you shouldn't let me do something if you don't want me to do it yet. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, right. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I make sure I've not forgotten anything. I've got some notes. Uh, the final boss was cool. Did I talk about it? No, I don't think I did. The final boss was cool. I didn't go into detail. It's quite a lengthy fight. I did say that. The illusion thing just before the fight was dope in the Mushroom Kingdom. Spoilers. That was dope. The music was banging too. That part was dope. That part did drag a little bit. I will admit, but when like the music started changing, it had like glitchiness to the sound. It was kind of like almost like a horror thing, like the music. Um, that part was cool. And seeing like Peach and Bowser like just sat there having a snack and whatever. Yeah. So that part was dope. That was quite inspired. Obviously the main story is basically the story is fine. Yeah, it's fine for a Mario game. Now I know it's a very common trope is a world tree that connects everything. We've seen it loads. Dragon Quest 11 had that. Not That's the only game I can think of, but I mean, world tree, Dragon Ball, Tree of Might, um, Lady Madara and them in the Ninja War. Oh god, there's one other one. I can't remember it now. It was in my head. I mean, Yggdrasil, Norse mythology. Now I know Japanese in Japan they have some sort of world tree thing is part of their mythology. I think I could be wrong, and that's why there's so many people that have used it. And going back to Naruto, they kind of just ripped off, unless the mythology, the Japanese tale, is the same as this, where it puts people in a dream state, and it basically makes the dream whatever they want, whatever they'd be happiest in. Basically, the same as the infinite Tsukiyomi from Naruto. So I'm not gonna say it ripped that off unless it's part of the myth. If it's not part of the myth, then yeah, you guys did just rip off Infinite Tsukiyomi, which is a weird thing to rip off, to be honest, because it didn't really fit this villain. I feel like, again, he wanted to be lonely, but to make himself lonely, he put everyone else in a dreamlike state. Why? Didn't really make sense to me. It'd be better. I mean, it'd make more sense if he just wanted to wipe them all out. So that was odd. Um, but nevertheless, I think I've covered everything now. Let me think. Yeah, the side characters were fine. Side quests were fine too. Nothing too crazy. Some of them were quite funny. Probably my favorite side quest, again, I said earlier, Bowser Jr. and Buddy one. That one was dope, and it like kind of progressed in the story too. Uh, Insane amount of puns, but that's fine. Some of them were funny, some of them weren't. It is what it is. The fucking name of the game is a pun. Brothership, and the thing you're on is a ship island. Good one, Nintendo. I think that's it. And now, number rating for the game. What do I want to rate it? I was thinking about this while I was streaming. I streamed this whole game, by the way, on Twitch, over on my Twitch. Twitch.tv/CamiChili. Hit me up. Um, Little plug, shameless plug. What do I want to rate it? I'm feeling 7 or 8. Now, I'm also thinking, was this better than Paper Mario Thousand Year Door? I don't think it was. And I don't think it's better than Super Mario RPG either. I think Super Mario RPG is the best of the RPG ones I have played. I've played those 3 that I named. All the ones that are on the Switch. So I think I'm going to go with 7. That feels kind of harsh. But I think that's right. Yeah. Oh, one other thing that now I quickly remembered. Super Mario RPG, you could press a button to heal. It's either that or Paper Mario. I can't remember now. You press a button on the menu. You didn't have to go in the menu to heal yourself, and it auto use the items. Why was that not in this game? Or is it? Or am I just confusing it with another game? That is something this game needed, because I was getting sick of going in that menu, mushroom, syrup, and all that. Some of the items also, some of the items were pretty useless. I never ended up using them. And now I'm going all over the place. Let me stop. Yeah, let me just end it, because I'm going to start ranting and the video is going to be on 20-minute video. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to give it 7 out of 10. Maybe 8. 8's pushing it. Yeah, let's go with that. So, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yeah, the light. I'm going, yeah, 7 out of 10. It's a good game. If you're a Mario fan, you will like it. If you're not a Mario fan, would I recommend it? Probably not, because a lot of the stuff that's dope about this game is the references to Mario, like Birdo in it, Yoshi. Maybe there wasn't enough of those references, to be honest, as well. But then there's no point being another kingdom if you're doing that. So I would recommend it. I seen like someone gave it a 5 out of 10. Another YouTuber. I'm like, what? 5 out of 10? I wouldn't even play the game if it was a 5 out of 10. So yeah, it's definitely worth it if you're a big Mario fan. If you have a Switch, I wouldn't buy a Switch for this game. Let's put it that way. I mean, if you are, that'd be a bit weird buying it for that game. But anyway, I think that's it. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm never gonna end the video if I keep going on. So, yep, 7 out of 10. That's it. End the video. Thank you guys for watching. And comment, comment what you think. Am I wrong on some stuff? Let me know how you guys feel about the game. Subscribe. Keep the shorts are gonna keep coming. I'm trying to be live most days on twitch.tv/CamiChili. So hit me up there. Give me a follow. I really appreciate it. And that's it, guys. I'll look out for more reviews. I think I'm going to review whatever game I complete on the stream. I'll probably review it on here if this goes well. Like I said, this is a complete mess. Sorry if it is a mess. I apologize, but first time doing it. I see what I mean. I'm not even ending the video. We're ending the video. That's it.